September is raising awareness for blood cancer, and this is a complex disease, as you can imagine, that affects a variety of different symptoms of your body. More people became aware of the disease when the House Majority Leader Steve Scalise was diagnosed with blood cancer called multiple myeloma just last month. In this case, he is being treated with chemotherapy and has since returned to work. He says his treatments could last a few more months. Well, to explain more about blood cancer here today, joining us live is Juvenile hematologist and oncologist Dr. Mohammed Hijazi. He joins us here in the studio, and really thank you for being here. This has been your life profession, something you studied many years to become an expert in. What exactly is blood cancer? You know, we hear multiple myeloma a lot, but it's hard to understand.
Yes, so that's a good question, and thanks for having me, Doug. So blood cancer is a name of many different diseases. Leukemia is one of the blood cancers, lymphoma are one of the blood cancers, and multiple myeloma is one. Multiple myeloma specifically is a blood cancer that starts from a specific type called plasma cells. So when plasma cells start dividing uncontrollably and trying to spread to different parts of the body and cause damage to different organs, that's when it is a multiple myeloma.
What have you learned about the triggers for this? What causes it?
Yeah, you know, if we knew what causes it, would have made much better advances in the field. There is still components of the understanding of why the cancer develops is that we don't know. We know that it's triggered by genetic changes in the cells that leads to them dividing that way. But what makes those genetic changes happen? Sometimes environmental exposure, as smoking, drinking, and certain infections can drive the cancer to grow. But sometimes people have not done any of this and still develop the cancer. So it's very difficult to put your finger on it.
So it's so difficult, though, but I'm sure symptoms do develop. What are the symptoms people need to watch out for?
So there are general symptoms that are shared amongst the different blood cancers that can be expressed, such as being more tired, you get short of breath easy, you pick up infections easier. But there are other symptoms that are more specific to the disease. Multiple myeloma, for instance, it affects the bones. So bone pain is the most common presenting symptom in it. So if somebody is developing new bone pain that has not been before, and that's something that from the blood cancer's perspective we would look for.
Well, thank you for bringing awareness to this, because the cancer is always so frightening, and it's good to understand a lot more about it. We appreciate it. You came here in 2009. You've stuck with Louisville. We're glad to have your expertise in the River City.
Oh, it's my pleasure. I'm happy to be here.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Thanks.
Appreciate it.